Virgo, hi, welcome to Palm Springs. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Drunk Tarot. I'm going to do 6 cards here for Virgos because we all know the signs. I'm going by the popularity of signs, and not a lot of people like, not a lot of Virgos come through, okay? But that doesn't make me any less interested or invested in your experience here on Drunk Tarot. So I took a poll, I asked questions, I was like, who wants to know what for the month of August, and who's coming towards me in love is the poll, is the reading that won out. The second runner-up was money, and thank the Lord, hardly anyone wants to know about their fucking exes, because I'm not about that shit. So, thank you so much for joining me. Let's jump in. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, drunk.tarot, and thank you, Virgos, again. Who is coming towards you in love? When it comes to love, what you can expect is a feeling of, first of all, I feel like very quickly a Leo is coming into your lives. I feel like by the end of August, you're going to experience, you might even be traveling with a Leo. I think that a lot of you guys are also going to be feeling like you're feeling like, okay, how do I say this? You're not unhappy being single. I just think that you're in a place, a lot of you guys, where you're like, I am ready to be in a partnership because I have already balanced myself out, or I'm trying to balance out my life. I'm trying to find this happy middle ground. And in doing so, you have decided, I think, that you're ready to share a relationship or share your life with someone. And I think you're going back and forth with possibly sharing that experience, that life that you have with a fire sign, with a Leo, for some of you guys. I want you guys to be careful though, because I also see that this person who's coming into your life, who might be a Leo, possibly, if not a Leo, for sure they're coming in August, for fucking sure they're a fire sign, okay? Now, if this person comes into your life really swiftly, it can be very easy for you to say, yeah, fuck yes, let's do this, let's move in, let me co-sign some shit for you, let's do this because everything is looking good for us. Slow your roll. Slow your roll, because with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, I think there's also the 9 of Wands in reverse. Those are the 2 cards that make me feel like mental instability. Okay? So, and there's nothing wrong with that, and I know that we live in a progressive society and we need to temper the way we speak about mental illness, and I do this with love. Just be aware that this person could be someone who is very boisterous, and someone who is very charming and out there, and they want to go, 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 and it's yes, 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 and let's get married on a dare and shit like that. And this person could possibly be in debt, and they could also be someone who keeps a little bit hidden in terms of their finances from you. So be aware of that so that you don't shoulder that burden, okay? And so this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's good or bad or indifferent or anything. This is just what I'm saying because the question is, who's coming in for Virgos in love? But the thing is, right beneath that 6 of Pentacles, we have the Sun card. And so I think everything is going to be okay. I know it's like I wanted to scare you guys into listening, scared straight. But it's going to be okay, because next to that is the Knight of Pentacles. So some of you guys could be also dealing with another earth sign. So regardless of which person comes through for you, if it's a fire sign or an earth sign, it's going to be okay, because either you or the other person are going to have a feeling of patience, slow going. Okay, let's work on this together. Let's figure out what the financial goals are, or how can we, I don't want to not take you up on the offer of love that you're giving, or this adventure that you want to take me on, or this experience that we could possibly share together as a loving team. But let's be pragmatic. Let's be realistic. What are the nuts and bolts of the issues, whether they're mental issues or financial issues, and let's work on this together. And what I see here is that in August, they're going to want to speed things up, but I think that frame of thought, that way of thinking of we got to rush, 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 it tempers. So whoever this person is, whether they're fire or earth, you're going to be like, let's pump the brakes, and they're going to be receptive. They're going to be okay with that. It's going to be a lot of let's slow things down a little bit. We don't have to rush. We don't have to get a place just yet. We don't have to introduce our families just yet. And if you choose your words carefully and you use tact and you're empathetic to the problems they're facing, knowing that you don't want to take on their fucking debt, right? That's going to be received well, I think. And what's going to happen is you guys are both going to be like, all right, let's get out of that way of thinking that we need to rush into things. Let's be cool. Let's take our time. And so that old way of thinking will go away. And I see that it's kind of a disappointment because it is a feeling of, okay, are we not going to date anymore? And then the other one has to kind of be like, no, we're going to date, but let's just date. Let's be cool. And so there's a bit of disappointment, but I think it's going to be okay. Let me pull another card. And so, yeah, I see a fire sign. I see an earth sign. I see it working out. I see someone with a slight mental or financial instability. I see a feeling of rushing messages, lots of talking, lots of communication, possibly travel. I think that communication is going to be received well, but one person is going to feel like the other's rejecting them, and so the other person has to be like, I'm not rejecting you, I'm just saying let's slow things down. And so mentally, a way of thinking changes. Mentally, a way of thinking changes. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And then ultimately you get the Temperance card. So yeah, it's just saying slow it down. This person wants to rush. This person is excited about you. This person really likes you. Everything is out in the open, and that's what makes things better because there are no secrets. You know, it's going to be difficult, but this person and you are going to have that conversation about what the fuck's wrong with them. You guys are going to have to sit down and be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? How much student fucking loan debt do you have? Or, you know, what are all these meds in your medicine cabinet? Like, you know, talk to me. And you have that conversation, and it comes out, and it requires a lot of empathy, a lot of patience, and it's going to be fine. It's just a matter of how do we work through this together as a team, and that Temperance card is saying, yes, you guys just both need to be patient, be patient. Be patient. Make sure this person doesn't, like, drink too much. I mean, not make sure. I mean, they might drink too much. Either you and this person, you guys start to feed each other. Just don't do that because I didn't say this earlier, but underneath the deck, it's not here, but when I first did this deck, underneath it was the devil. So I'm just saying that things come to light in August about this potential mate, this Leo, possibly, definitely fire sign or earth sign. Things come to light. It requires you to have communication and patience, and it requires you to understand what exactly their issues are, and that could change the way you guys approach the relationship and think about the relationship. I don't see any breakups or anything. You know, it's just a matter of, like, do you guys want to invest any more time into the relationship or grow this relationship? I think you do, but I think that it's going to require a new way of thinking of the relationship. Okay, Virgo? That's it for Virgo. Who's coming in for me for love? The second runner-up in that poll I took was money, so let me just pull one card for money for Virgos. It don't look good if you get hooked up with this person, but, you know, you never know. You never know. What's going on with Virgo's money, not Virgo's lover's money. What's going on with Virgo's money? One card for Virgo money. You know, your money this month, if you meet this person and they suddenly start going, can I get some gas money? You need to say no. Because you're going to be emotionally chained to the feeling of being obligated to give this person money or to lend money out. Don't do it. If you struggle with, if some of you guys struggle with gambling or in making bad investments, you're just going to keep making bad investments, so don't. All right? So that's it for money for Virgos for the month of August. And then, of course, you know, you just heard your love sign reading. who's coming in for you. So good luck to you guys. Thank you so much. And I will see you on Instagram, drunk.tarot. See you guys next month. Bye.